Hey, good morning, everyone. So here I am again, out in my garage, fucking 5 in the morning, because, well, hell, I work, I have a job. I live in Texas. I'm an old country fart, and this is the only time I really can find to come out and, say my piece. I predict the state of Texas is going to vote blue and give Kamala Harris a win, where I think we're going to put her in the White House. A lot of people doubt that because Texas just seems like an all red state. But I'm going to tell you, I see something around me. I know who I am and where I come from. I know that historically I voted Republican and I grew up conservative. Now, I never voted for Trump, I'll say that, because I think I saw right through the guy when he started. I feel like I have a lot to say. And for some reason, I have this idea that some of you all might listen. And it isn't because I'm some great orator or political pundit or have vast experience in politics or even government, but it's because I just have this notion that a lot of you out there are just like me. I'm just a regular old dude in America that actually gives a shit about our future. I have kids, I have grandkids, and I actually do care about it. And normally you can ignore politics because, they just do their thing. And for the most part, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes we see things, sometimes we don't. It kind of always felt like business as usual. But that's changed lately. We have a political party, we have a candidate that is doing everything in their power to divide us as a country, to pit us against each other. And after everything I've seen come out of that person's mouth, everything that I've seen him say and do, I do not believe that he has anything other than his own self-interest in mind. When you vote in November, you're not just voting for Donald Trump. You're not just voting for Kamala. It isn't even about her or him. It's much bigger than that. One thing that both of those candidates have done is they've really drawn a clear contrast between the two. There is no doubt what you're voting for if you vote for Trump. And if you don't understand that, you really need to pay attention and think about it hard, long and hard. Your vote is about what you want America to be at its core. Don't make your vote transactional. It's much bigger than grocery prices, gas prices, or even housing prices. Yeah, it's tough. We've gone through tough times before, but we never abandon our ideals. We are a constitutional republic. We are a democracy. We believe in all Americans. We're all created equal. We believe that everybody in America deserves a fair chance. I don't think you truly want United States to be a police state with a federal agent on every corner, with women having to carry ID cards around that explain when their menstrual cycle is due. You don't want to be a country that abandons its allies. We've never done that. That's not who we are. We're the beacon of freedom and democracy for the whole world. The whole world is looking on us. We are an example. We're not going to go down in history as a laughing stock or a failed democracy. No, we are going to go down in history as the greatest nation and society of people that ever existed on this planet. That's that's our future. But you got to help us keep that future. You got to get off your butt. You got to drag people to the polls. You have to vote blue. And it's not because you're a Democrat. It's not even because you totally believe in all the things the Democrats might be doing. It's because you believe in America. And it's clear as day. One side of this election stands for what America truly believes in, and the other side does not. Think about where we end up if we go down the path that Trump is putting in front of us. We put Kamala in our office, it might be business as usual. And we'll still have to go through the struggles, and we'll still slowly, move the needle in the right direction, and there will be hiccups and obstacles, just like we've always had. Government is supposed to help us, but it's not supposed to be dramatic overnight. It takes time, and there's a lot of hoops to jump through for bills to pass because of the effect it has on all Americans. We don't want a single authoritarian person in power just wielding this power to do whatever the heck that guy feels like. That's not who we are. We ran away from that when we started this country. We've never faced a threat like we're facing right now since the Civil War. We are at a precipice where we have to decide what we truly want for this country. And I like to believe that we don't want to live behind a big scary wall with barbed wire on the top. I want to believe that we don't abandon our allies, our fellow democracies, and people seeking freedom in the world. I want to believe that we don't hate on people because they're different than us, or expel them because they came to us for help. I don't believe that that's who we truly are as a nation. I don't think you do either. So you need to vote and send that message to the whole world, to your neighbors, to your state, to this country, to everybody around the world of who we truly are as Americans. That's what's at stake here. It's much bigger than Kamala. It's much bigger than Trump. It's much bigger than you. But guess what? You're the one with the power, nobody else. I believe we are about to have our finest hour. So come on out in November and vote blue. That's what we have to do, regardless of what you call yourself. We have to end this MAGA threat.